Hey guys, it's Jax or Twist Unlinked here, and I wanted to talk about Destiny 2. So, we all know this game is dying, man. And what I mean by dying is they're getting desperate, and their player count is dropping every day more and more and more. They try to monetize their game a little too much, as you can see all these expansions here. And what I've been noticing recently is they've been making Lightfall and all the other DLCs way cheaper than before. They're trying to drop their prices so they could hit their like expected amounts of like revenue that they wanted and what they've promised Sony, and they're not hitting it, so they're making everything cheaper. And just like over monetization, man, like I said, like they released everything from the archive just so people could buy. Like, look how much freaking pages there are. Look at that. That's so stupid. And look, emotes cost $10. Who the frick is paying $10 for a heads up buddies emote? Who the frick is paying $10 for red light, green light? Some people will do it. But like this game, it's not the same anymore, man. If you go back to Destiny 1, we didn't have this much stuff here. In Destiny 1, we had the like little caches you could open. I forgot what they were called. And we would get taken gear, and there was like a little chance of getting taken armor, but it wasn't like a freaking really low chance. And you could spend like 20-30 bucks, you'll probably get a whole set just by that 20-30 bucks. And that's not bad because it was just like this little loophole, and they had like a little bit of stuff in there. It wasn't like anything like now. Like, look at this. If you freaking get those Eververse engrams, there is no guarantee, man. You're getting probably a blue freaking shader, or you might get the freaking all-in ornament right here. But I'm getting off topic. The reason this game is dying, there's no more content. All the veterans that joined the game long, 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 long time ago, there's nothing else to do, man. I've completed all these quests, besides a couple of them, and I'm like redoing it, like the legacy stuff here. I don't know why that's there. But this game's dying, man. Crucible now takes a couple minutes to load into a freaking match. It's getting bad. And what they keep doing is splitting the player base. Because now in Iron Banner, now you can go to Fortress or Control. So now they split the freaking player group in half right there. So that's screwing up the game even more. So now it takes longer to freaking load into Iron Banner, which it already takes long enough. The game is fun for new lights, sure, but they're gonna be lost. There is no freaking old story anymore, like when you got your damaged gear at the beginning, you started at light level 0. Like, all that crap is gone. Everything, the Red War campaign is gone. All of that's gone. The Forsaken, half of that bullcrap's gone. Everything, look, everything over here is gone, basically. Shadowkeep, basically Shadowkeep's gone. Forsaken's gone. Like, sunsetting really ruined this game. Sunsetting destroyed the game, man. And I say sunsetting has destroyed the game because if we had anything like we used to have, if we had the good weapons and they might have just like tuned it a little bit so they weren't like freaking really overpowered. Like here, I'll point out some of the guns we used to have. Keep in mind, I did not plan this count originally, so I don't have every single like item. A couple weapons we had was like the Imperial Decree. This frickin' crap got sunsetted. I have never seen another person running around with this frickin' shotgun. And Fellwindsors, we had that crap sunsetted for a bit, and then they brought it back. Also, Mountaintop, man. Mountaintop, they could have frickin' just like fixed it. But what they decided to do was sunset the frigger. And we bought most of the content, man. The Forsaken frickin'. And the reason people keep leaving is because we bought most of this content. And it's not in the game anymore. It's all gone. So if you bought content from 3-4 years ago, it's all gone. If you bought seasonal content like for missions, like the weekly stuff that they give you, that's all gone. Can't replay it, there's no option for archive missions to just play all that stuff. It's all gone. It's all gone. This is all we got left. We got stupid Neptune that no one freaking cares about, which was a trash DLC. Lightfall freaking sucks. Beyond Light was kind of trash as well. I mean, Man, this game is just going downhill. The final shape is gonna do nothing but hurt the game. It's gonna cost a frick ton of money to buy it, and it's also gonna cost a ton of your time that's just gonna be wasted on a couple of new weapons, a couple of new armor sets, and recycled content. Now, don't we all love recycled content? Yes, Galaharm was cool, but man, everything else is just like a waste. We're paying for this recycled content that we had in Destiny 1. Outbreak was in Destiny 1. Yes, it's cool that it's here now, but man, Last Word's here too. Thorn's here too. Everything from Destiny 1 is basically imported onto this game. Now we're missing only one raid from Destiny 1, Wrath of the Machine. Are they going to add it? They probably will. They're so hungry for money, they're probably going to add it. But instead of doing good stuff for the game, like fixing the bugs, all the weasels and crap, they put all their funding into Eververse. Bro, what the frick is this? Yes, I see a couple girls buying this frickin' eggshell, but man, who the frick else would rock this? They probably spend like what, 8, 10 hours making the stupid shell, making the reflections. Like that's stupid, man. This frickin' sparrow right here. No one's gonna use that sparrow. We all use one sparrow, and that's always on time. This game is going downhill, man. There is nothing else to do, nothing fun. The new light players, yes, they have all the content in the world. They have everything, but they're gonna be lost. And after a certain amount of time, it's just gonna feel empty. And I've seen polls everywhere on Destiny 2, do you still enjoy the game? 90% of the people say no. The other 10% is new lights. I've seen comments saying, yeah, I just started the game 2 years ago, loving it, so much content. But now, there's nothing. Often I find myself playing this game, like hopping on, yeah, I want to play Destiny 2. I load in, I stare at the freaking directory for a little bit, or the destination, sorry, and man, I just sit here. I'm like, what the frick do I want to play? Do I want to play Vanguard? Nah. Gambit? No. Gambit sucks. Crucible? Man, nah, then I'm gonna just get smoked on by some PC players because I'm on PlayStation. There's like, there's no more fun in this game, and Crucible doesn't have much maps. I mean, it would be better if we had more maps, and if there was like actual good skill-based matchmaking. I mean, I'm not a bad player. I can hold my own. I could win a couple matches here and there, but it just sucks when you're freaking going against people that know Life Crucible, and when you barely play this game anymore because there's nothing else to do. There's nothing fun. Yes, there's stuff to do. Vanguard, frickin' do your frickin' weekly nightfall bullcrap to earn an exotic piece of gear and a pinnacle gear piece. But man, that's it. There's nothing like fun. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just overthinking this, but the game is dying, and as soon as Lightfall drops, it's gonna bring the player base up for like 2 days. It's gonna drop back down. And they're probably going to mess up the DLC. It's probably not even going to be a good storyline or nothing. And the game is just going to die again. And that's probably the last straw for them. They might even get dropped by Sony. Who the frick knows, man? Sony bought them, and they're probably not going to hit the amount of money they thought they were going to get for this game. I mean, it's just all going downhill. Destiny 1, if you load that game up still, you'll still see people in the tower. It's nuts. That game is so great. And when you load into this game, it feels empty. Even though there's hundreds of thousands of players playing, it just feels empty. And how do you manage to make a game with hundreds of thousands of players empty? That seems stupid, doesn't it? You make a game, and there's hundreds of thousands of players playing it. Even when you hop into Vanguard or something, or Gambit, or just anything, or a raid, it feels empty. It's like there's a soul has been taken from the game. Like the main draw to the game that would like draw your attention to it is just gone. Like it feels like the devs are just here for your money. And they are. That's just the sad truth. I don't know what's going to happen to this game in a year or two, but I know it's not going to be good. They have to make the final shape amazing, and they have to fix a lot of the bugs for this game to be good again. And even then, half of the player base is gone because there's no new content to do. The story could be great, but knowing Bungie, it's probably just going to be some unfinished product, and we're just going to have to wait and see. Comes out on June 4th. I don't know if I'm excited about it. I mean, Cade is coming back. Yes, that's a win. But when Cade comes back, what are they going to add next? Are they just going to kill Cade off again to like bring more attention to the game? Like they're just running out of ideas. And I feel like if they would have continued Destiny 1 and made Destiny 2 a finished product when it came out, this game would be way better. And there should be more looter shooter activities, like more exotic missions, man. The exotic missions we had with Outbreak and Whisper were freaking amazing. Where did they go? Why did you guys freaking vault them? You know how stupid that is to vault two of the best exotic missions in the game. Those were the freaking best. Whisper was sick. Outbreak was freaking awesome. And it's just gone like that. With a snap. And they said it's for like bugs and everything. And that's why the game can't run properly. Part of that is true. Because there are more weasels now. There are more freaking bugs they need to fix every freaking week. But they have a couple thousand people working, right? So you would think they would be able to fix all these bugs. But instead, they have freaking however many people freaking working on Eververse and the trash story that's probably going to be here soon. What we need to work on is the core of the game first. Then you could freaking add stuff to Eververse. No one's going to play your game if the game is sucky. I barely find myself playing this game because it's just not the same. It's not the same. Yes, I'll watch YouTube videos on Destiny 2, but it's mainly videos talking trash about the game. I hope you all find this video kind of entertaining, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you disagreed with some of my opinions, but it's okay with me. Write it down in the comment section what you think is going to happen to this game, or if you think there's still a glimmer of hope left. Subscribe for more videos, and again, this was Jax, or Twist Unlinked, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.